Part 2. Last of water. Know how to shut off the inlet valve and drain from the bottom spigot if the municipal supply becomes contaminated. Bathtub and sinks. In the first hours of a known emergency, fill bathtubs, sinks, and clean containers before pressure drops or the supply is cut. Treatment for stored water. If storing tap water long-term, add 8 drops of unscented bleach per gallon, seal tightly, and label with the date. Retreat every 6-12 months if the water sits unused. Location and rotation. Keep water in multiple places: main storage area, under beds, in closets, and in vehicles. Check containers every 6 months for leaks, algae, or off smells. Use the oldest water first for non-critical needs: cleaning, flushing toilets, and replace it. Conservation techniques. Catch and store rainwater when legal and safe. Treat before drinking. Use a Navy shower. Wet down, turn water off, soap, then rinse quickly. Reuse gray water from washing dishes or clothes for flushing toilets or watering plants, never for drinking. Reduce cooking water by steaming or using one-pot meals. Teach everyone in the household to treat water as a limited resource from day one of an emergency. A realistic household goal is 14 days of water at 1 gallon per person per day, plus extra for pets and hygiene. Chapter C. Food. Building a basic food supply. Focus on calorie-dense, long shelf-life foods you already eat: rice, beans, pasta, oats, canned meats, fish, vegetables, fruits, peanut butter, dried fruit, nuts, powdered milk, and cooking oil. A practical target is 2,000 plus calories per person per day for 2 weeks or longer. Rotate stock using the first in, first out method. Include comfort foods and items for special dietary needs. Foraging for edible plants. Learn a handful of common, unmistakable local plants in your area: dandelion, plantain, clover, cattail in many regions, etc. Use multiple, reliable field guides and never eat anything you cannot identify with certainty. Foraging is a supplement, not a primary strategy, especially in urban or heavily sprayed areas. Basic cooking skills. Practice cooking with minimal fuel: one-pot meals, solar ovens, rocket stoves, or alcohol stoves. Learn to prepare simple, high-energy dishes from pantry staples. Knowing how to cook rice, beans, and soups without electricity is foundational. Food preservation canning. Pressure canning for low-acid foods, dehydrating, fermenting, and freezing when power is available. Extend shelf life. Even basic methods like drying fruit or making jerky increase resilience. Proper storage, cool, dark, dry, pest-proof, is as important as the preservation method itself. Chapter D. Shelter. Shelter in emergency situations. Prioritize staying dry, out of the wind, and insulated from the ground. In urban settings, this may mean remaining in a damaged but structurally sound building, using plastic sheeting and duct tape for weatherproofing, or moving to a designated public shelter. Building a temporary shelter. Simple field shelters include lean-tos, A-frames, and debris huts using tarps, branches, leaves, or emergency blankets. The key principles are a waterproof roof, windbreak, and ground insulation. Practice building one in good weather so the process is familiar. Long-term housing strategies. For extended disruptions, consider backup heat sources, wood stove if legal and safe, rainwater collection, and basic off-grid sanitation. Sustainable or harden-in-place improvements, reinforced doors, window film, and alternative power raise baseline resilience without requiring a full rural move. Chapter E. Fire. Fire as a survival tool. Fire provides warmth, light, purified water, cooked food, morale, and a signaling method. It is one of the highest priority skills after shelter and water. Fire-making techniques. Carry multiple reliable methods: butane lighters, ferrocerium rods, waterproof matches, and cotton balls with petroleum jelly. Practice friction methods: bow drill, hand drill, and solar ignition only after mastering easier techniques. Always prepare tinder, kindling, and fuel in stages. Gather far more material than you think you need. Fire safety: clear a wide area of flammable material. Keep water or dirt nearby. Never leave a fire unattended. And fully extinguish it, cold to the touch. In dry or high wind conditions, consider whether a fire is worth the risk.